And what was your overall reaction to the 2 days?
Look, I think right now, I think, I do feel really proud of all the players and the team effort that's gone into this weekend. The fact that we took it all the way down to the deciding rubber, it came down to the deciding rubber, just shows how much guts and courage the players had today. And I think the way Harriet was able to bounce back after yesterday's performance and put in the performance she did today, especially after a bit of a blip in the second set, to come back strong in that final set and win her first live rubber for Great Britain. I was, just delighted to see that kind of performance from her. And, obviously, overall, we came close, but fell short.
Can you just tell us the sequence of events leading to Emma playing today? Because she clearly was suffering, as she said pretty much from the start. Did you think about not playing?
Well, to be perfectly honest, before the match, we were aware she had a blister, but it got progressively worse for her during the match. There was no indication of, anything that said to us that she couldn't play or that she wasn't ready to go out there and give it her absolute best. And she went out there. We thought she would be able to do something, but unfortunately for her, she felt like it got worse as the match went on. And in that situation, it becomes very difficult. She's the one who is feeling whatever it is, and we just have to work with what we've got.
And Britain could still qualify for the finals if they become the hosts, if they're named as the place to stage the competition. Do Britain deserve their place, having lost in the qualifiers, or does that not matter in your mind, and you would take it as a host?
I think, it'd be amazing if we did have the opportunity to host. I think in terms of the timing of events, I think it's unfortunate, but that's out of our control. That's one for the ITF. But in terms of do we deserve it? Well, yeah, absolutely. I think this team deserves a chance to play and compete against the very best. We've got a strong following back home in the UK. I think to have a team event on UK soil would be an event that would be well supported and, one that the players would certainly embrace.
Emma spoke about just some of the frustrations she's had this year with sort of the physical setbacks and stuff. Is that, you're very experienced in the game. Is that maybe something that is to be expected for someone who is still going through their apprenticeship on tour in a way?
Yeah, of course. She's still young. She hasn't even completed a full year on tour yet. So, for any young player going out there for the very first time, okay, what she's achieved already in her short career has been exceptional. But it does take time for a player to get used to life on the tour and become more robust. And she certainly needs to become more robust. I don't think that's any secret, and she knows on it. She's working on it. And the more she puts herself out there, the more she continues to test herself against the very best. She'll figure out a way that works for her. And, everyone has their own individual journey, but she needs to figure it out herself.
It seemed like a bit of a curveball with for Vurtova playing against Harriet. Just curious if that surprised you and when you realised.
Yeah, no, we were ready for it. I mean, we've done our research on each and every one of the players. I kind of half expected her to play yesterday even, and I've been following her results recently, and I think as a 16-year-old, she is an exceptional talent. We saw her warming up this morning, and Harriet was ready for it. We knew, their captain, I don't know how many top 100 Czech players are there, about 8. So he has his pick of players. But we were ready for it, and Harriet came out, and you could see from the start, she was well prepped.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Katie and Harriet?
I'll
please?
go. Can I ask one to Anne as well, though? Harriet, obviously a bit of a roller coaster in the singles. You looked delighted and maybe a bit relieved to come through that one in the end. Well, what were your emotions going through the match, and how pleased were you to get over the line?
Yeah, I mean, first rubber, singles rubber, that I've won, I was super happy to be able to close it out. I mean, there's no secret, I was a little bit nervous in the second set to try and close it out, and just wanted to win so badly for the team, and I was just really proud of myself of how I was able to, after the second set, keep composed and come back out there and keep fighting, because I always knew it was going to be a really tough match. But overall, I thought my tennis was quite decent. Just obviously at times my emotions affected me a little bit too much. But yeah, I wear my heart on the sleeve and I'll fight to the very end. And I feel like really did my best today.
And Katie, just on the doubles, I mean, obviously they're two really high quality players, aren't they? Top 20 players at their best. So I mean, how did you feel about your performances out there?
Yeah, I mean, like Anne said, I think just to get to the point where in a deciding doubles, I mean, it was a great effort from the whole team this weekend, and I'm very proud that Anne wanted me to be a part of the deciding doubles match, and we gave it our best. It was obviously really tough. I mean, they're a great team. I think whoever they put out there was going to be really tough, but I think we did our absolute best, and we almost got it back in the second set, and who knows what would have happened if it went to a third, but unfortunately it didn't go our way this time. But I really enjoyed playing with Harriet, so hopefully we can have another chance next time.
Cool. And just on the doubles, I mean, were you ever tempted to bring a fifth player? I think Tara Moore's broken into the top 100 in doubles. It's clearly not an area where we're particularly strong, but did you ever think about that?
Yes, I did. I think women's doubles in the UK is getting better. It's taken a bit of time, but I would say in Harriet we've got one of our best, she is one of our best doubles players, British doubles players, female doubles players that we've had for years, regardless of ranking. I made top 100 doubles. I made a WTA Tour final doubles, but I would say my doubles was pretty ropey. So it's, we need to think about how the team works together, who fits, who plays together, where the connections are. And obviously I'd love to have, more players where I think, we have realistic chances of winning matches.
Thank you very much. Any other questions? If not, thank you very much for your attention.